topic of this video is original sin and how to heal from it. So original sin, everybody is familiar with the original sin from the Bible, okay? Whether you believe in the Bible or not, I'm just using it as an example, okay? Maybe you believe in Allah, maybe you're a Hindu, maybe you're something else, you're atheist, you're agnostic, you're Gnostic. You know, I know your mental masturbations out there, your variated things, whatever you believe, believe what you want to believe, man. I'm not stopping you from anything. Believe or don't believe, or be unsure, be an agnostic, you be what you want to be, just like that song says, doobie doobie doo. So let me start with the Genesis story, okay? Just because my viewers, I assume my viewers are mostly from America, from Canada, as the statistics in YouTube show, okay, as it is shown there. So let's start with the story of Adam and Eve in the garden, okay? The temptation, particularly the temptation. So if you look in Genesis, okay, you look at the verse in Genesis, it says that, Eve told the serpent that God told her, the demiurge, which is really the demiurge, told her that that if she eats from the fruit in the middle of the garden, she will surely die. And then the serpent says, he really said that? It's like, it's like, you're not gonna die. It's like you're just gonna be like him. You're just gonna be like a god, knowing good and evil. So you see what I'm saying? You see the finesse right there? It is what the ancients did. It is what the old people, the people in the past did to try to keep the innocence, the virginity, and things like that. And I believe there are versions of Islam that kind of talks about something like this too. Like they try to preserve the virginity of a woman in marriage, okay? And marrying a woman who is not a virgin in Islam is a sin, according to Islam. And you run into fundamentalist Muslims in like places like Afghanistan, they will stone her, man. These people don't freaking joke, man. They don't joke around, It's the epitome of masculinity. The freaking fundamentalist Islam is the epitome of masculinity. That's why I told you, if you want a feminine woman who is not going to cheat on you, who cannot cheat on you in marriage, who's not gonna fucking divorce you and take all your money, you either become a fundamentalist Islam person, not ISIS, okay? I'm not telling you to go ISIS. I'm telling you just to be traditional, the fucking hardcore Muslim, okay? Or be a hardcore Christian, which I hardly see any hardcore Christians nowadays. Christian women are deviating from the word of God, the word of fucking the demiurge, or the word of, whoever their God is and shit, man. El Yahweh, or, whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? It's been that way. So, and the other way that you can go about this, if you still want a traditional marriage, you go in poor villages in Southeast Asia, or you go in poor villages in South America, or somewhere, somewhere where it is not westernized, okay? It's not fully westernized. It's still tribal. It is still kind of, people in Nepal, okay? They have their religion is like mostly Buddhism and some other, esoteric kind of things. And these people are much open to sex and things like that. And, I do suggest Nepal also. You've seen how Harold Balder, the white dude that has a YouTube channel, gets treated right there, okay? So Harold Butler, white dude, not a Nepalese, barely speaks Nepalese, okay? He gets accepted by the Nepali people as if he's, you know, he's one of them. You don't get that here in America. Fucking here in California, these people will give you bad attitude, man. They'd be like, who the hell is this? I don't know you. Get away from me. Who the hell is this? They act as if you're trying to rob them or some shit, man. Fucking racist motherfuckers, you know? So going back, okay, going back. Because this thing is about healing, okay? Healing from the fucking original sin that fucking Eve did, okay? Eve is the fucking sinner and shit, man. 1 Timothy verse, I think like 2 verse 14 or some shit like that. You can look it up. It's in Timothy. It says that Adam, it's not Adam that, you know, that sinned, but the woman is the one in transgression. You can look that shit up. It's your own Bible. You should be reading this shit, Christian. You know, you deserve to get chewed out in this video. After all this bullshit that you let happen, you let this fucking happen to your nation. You call yourself a fucking American, you're a fucking shame and shit. Me as a dual citizen, I'm more of a fucking American than your ass. I fucking signed up for the military and actually love this fucking country and shit. You never did shit for this country. You just paid your fucking tax. You did your fucking 9-to-5 sim job. You know, maybe you've done some volunteer, but that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit, man. So you see what I'm saying? It's okay. Let's go back, okay? Because I gotta chew out these fucking demons, man. You know, if you have a hive mind, if it's it's already 2020 and you're still fucking simping, you're still fucking, you know, oh fuck everybody else, I'm righteous, oh I'm gonna be saved by God, oh fuck everybody else, oh then you're a demon, man. You're a fucking demon. You're just like Nicodemus and shit. What happened to Nicodemus in the Bible? What happened to Nicodemus in the Bible? When he took Jesus' body after he was buried, they found out that he took Jesus' body and they killed him and shit, man. I can't remember if they crucified him or they punished him until he died and shit. They fucking tortured him, did all kinds of shit, you know? Kinds of nasty shit. So look at this, man. That shit ain't normal, bro. That's not a real woman's body, bro. Look at this shit. Is this normal to you? Look at this. I go to the Philippines right now. I'm gonna take you to the Philippines right now in a village right there, in a semi-city, and you're not gonna see people like that. It's in the fucking food, man. I'm telling you. And this video is about healing, also healing. Okay. I know I'm deviating a little bit, but you know, I'm human. I get distracted by these fucking demons. Okay. Demons that, you know, the archons sent to me because I'm a targeted individual. I have been a targeted individual in the beginning and shit, man. That's why I don't think the same as the mainstream. You know, my intuition led me towards the right direction of early retirement, as opposed to working a 9-to-5 sim job, getting my fucking stupid ass degree that, you know, would have put me in, you know, a large debt that I would have been paying for fucking 30 years or some shit, on top of fucking a house, you know, that I would never really own. So, you know, original sin, man, original sin. Okay, the serpent says, you know, you're not gonna die, you're just gonna know good and evil. Good versus evil. Good and evil, okay? The serpent didn't lie to Eve. He just says, you know, you're not gonna die, you're just gonna know good and evil. So the serpent told the truth, okay? And this demiurge, this quote-unquote God in the Bible, he punished all of them, okay? Punished the serpent, punished Eve, and punished Adam. Okay, they were banished from the garden. So You know, so if you analyze that passage where Eve was told, Eve was told that you're just going to be like God, knowing good and evil. Because we know that women are emotional, Women are emotional. This is why families in the past, even here in the United States, families in the past, in the olden times, in the 1500s, in the 1600s, even up to the 1800s, it is the father that chose the husband for the daughter, It has been that way because, they call it fixed marriage, but what it is really from logic, It's the man picking for the woman because the woman is emotional and she couldn't think in long term, She couldn't think logically. It's the same way with the fucking Genesis story. It's what it's teaching you, Because Adam simped to Eve. That shit happened. He got trapped into that bullshit too, into the fucking fall of man and shit. They call it fall of man. in Christian, articles and shit. The fall of man. But Eve is the one who, that's why they call it Christmas Eve, Evening, Evening is associated with deception, darkness, deception, and, hiding the truth and shit. The truth is in plain sight, and I just told you the truth. You want to know the truth about America? You want to get rich? You want to be the fucking 1%? You do exactly what 99.9% of these idiots don't do, Everybody's getting their fucking degree. Everybody's getting into debt, getting credit cards, buying new cars, like this new truck right here, buying a new truck every year, exchanging it, wasting money on insurance and this shit, buying new houses. You do the opposite of that. You tell me you're not going to save money doing it that way, That's why I told you it's also for your safety when you go to the Philippines or you go travel overseas. If you dress like a poor man, they're not gonna fucking rob you. Like, do you think if I dress as a poor man, they're gonna fucking rob me? You gotta be fucking kidding me. See what I'm saying? That's why the CIA, the FBI, they know these things. These are the secrets that they use and shit, man. And I'm giving it to you for free. Be low key, Be low key. Don't be stunting when you go to fucking overseas. Don't be fucking, I wear FUBU. I wear Levi's. Oh, look at me. I'm wearing this fucking Ray-Ban. That's a good way to get robbed. That's a good way to get killed and shit, man. You see what I'm saying? So, because you never know where you're at. You don't know the people there, so why would you stunt? You wouldn't stunt here in the States. If I took you to East LA right now and I told you to stunt, you're gonna get shot, man. I'm telling you, those fools over there, they're fucking uneducated, they're fucking savages, They'll fucking shoot you over some dumb shit. You look the wrong way, you look at them the wrong way, they're gonna fucking kill you and shit. They're gonna fucking run. They're gonna run for it. They're gonna pop you in the head and they're gonna fucking run, run for it. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. It's, original sin, Original sin. So we fell and shit like that, whether you believe in it or not. We're here in this fucking physical realm, in this fucking demiurgic realm. We're subjected to karma. That's why I told you before, it's, you do something bad to me, something bad is gonna fucking happen to you. That's, the demiurge is seeing it. The demiurge is materialistic. The demiurge is a fucking transsexual, pansexual, genderless demon. The demiurge treats male and female equally, and anybody else in between. You do something bad to me, something bad is going to happen to you. I do something bad to you, something bad is going to happen to me. That shit is karma. You don't believe in karma? Do this experiment. Do something bad to somebody. Beat somebody up, Steal something. A week later, see what's going to happen to you. Observe what's going to happen to you, man. Let me see how much you can keep that up. How much you can keep up freaking tormenting people, lying to people, being a narcissist, treating people like shit. Let me see how that's gonna fucking, you know, how long you're gonna last on that sinner route. Okay. So original sin, man. So let's assume, you know, hey, it's fucking. I mean, I'm not gonna assume anything, but we're here, you know, we're here in this fucking physical realm, and our bodies are deteriorating due to the chemicals that we ingest here in America. You know, there's fluoride in the water, in the drinking water. And then I was in the hospital the other day, and there's a warning that says tap water. You shouldn't drink tap water in California because it causes cancer. You know, you can look that shit up too. I could have taken a picture of that or a video of that shit, but there's a sign, and you know, there's a sign that says no, you know, no cell phones, blah blah blah, this and that, and I don't want to fucking offend these fucking simpy ass, you know, simpy ass sheeple up there in the hospital, because I know they get trippy over the small shit, because they're simps, they're over hypersensitive, you know. The smallest thing is gonna fucking trip them and shit. So, you know, see what I'm saying? So all of us fell, okay, all of us fell, blah, blah, blah. You know, you were born in sin, just like the Christians say, you were born in sin. But the reality of the moment is, I didn't ask to be here, okay? You didn't ask to be here. Your spirit didn't ask to be here. You were trapped. You were trapped in a human body, okay? You're trapped in a human body, and some people are not even 100% human. That's why they can last long in fucking, you know, jobs, like mundane jobs that requires repetitive things. Some people are insects, bro. Some people are fucking mentally insects. They just fucking obey. They just obey. They can't wait to go to work. They can't wait to get brainwashed by the media. Okay, they can't wait to get brainwashed by politics, by the television. These people are animals. These people are insectoids. Okay, these people were described by the Sumerians as the hybrid experiments. Okay, you can see Sumerian tablets. Okay, look that up, Google that up, Sumerian tablets. Keep clicking on the images, keep scrolling down, and you will see there's people that have, that's like the body, the head of a man, and then the body of an insect, or the body of an animal. Okay, or a combination of things. And I do think that's symbolic. You know, I'm not saying that happened in real life in the past, but that is symbolic of, you know, of people being, you know, of the great majority of people being, you know, recycled souls. They're just fucking demons that recycle right here. They're the ones who fucking been drowned in the flood. The reason why there was a flood is to drown them, not to drown me and you. It's to drown all of them and shit. You know, I never asked to be here, and I'm being a targeted individual. I was targeted when I was born and shit. I was born adopted. So that means my personality, which is calm and collected, you know, not freaking out, not doing anything unless something happens to me. Okay, I'm still human. I'm still gonna freak out if you fucking mess with me and shit. You know, that's normal. That's fucking normal. It doesn't matter how fucking strong you are, how big you are. You're gonna get angry if somebody's fucking with you and shit. You see what I'm saying? So I'm still subjected to this fucking piece of shit fucking planet. Okay, planet. Okay, plan ET is what it is. So, or plan it. Okay, it's a plan for the demiurge to torment. You know, the way they have this fucking system set up. This system set up is they flip things over in the past. In the past, I believe that creative individuals like myself and yourself viewing this video, you know, if you're not that of a hive mind, if you don't have a hive mind, if you're not following these stupid idiots who call themselves Republicans, Democrats, you know, oh, I'm a Christian, oh, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Protestant, I'm like this, I'm like that. Dude, you're not born that way. You are born first as a human being. You are born not knowing shit, okay? You are born in innocence. They even say that in the fucking Bible, Christian. You know, I'm talking to you, Christians. You know, so Eve had the innocence before she was tempted. You know, it's not really temptation and shit. It's not, that's not the sin, okay? Because if that was the sin, okay, why did God, the demiurge, punish all of them instead of just punishing the serpent? If I was God in the garden and I found out that it was the serpent that tempted Eve, I'm gonna punish the serpent. See what I'm saying? But the serpent didn't do anything. He just told the truth to Eve. Okay? Knowing good and evil, you're just gonna be like God, knowing good and evil. Okay? How would you not know, not want to know good and evil? You're gonna be a dumbass, you're gonna be a fucking drone and shit if you don't know good and evil. If now that you know good and evil, you can always choose to do good, okay? Do good to those who do good to you, and do bad to those who do bad to you, because you're living in a physical realm. You can't just do good to everybody. Oh, love your enemy, love your enemy. What do you think will happen if we just love Saddam Hussein, love Bin Laden, love Hitler, love all these racist motherfuckers out here? Love all the fucking satanic people. You can't just fucking, oh, love everybody, love everybody. That's a good way to get killed. Look at what happened to MLK. I love everybody. I preach everybody to love. That's what God says. Look at what the fuck they did to him and shit, man. I'm more of a fucking rebel. I'm more of a fucking in-your-face kind of dude, I am trained as a fucking soldier and shit, man, for 9 years. I am also trained in the martial arts. So these motherfuckers go after me, I can wipe them all out. See what I'm saying? So I'm not fucking playing shit, man. These motherfuckers like go after me because I'm a targeted individual. I'm not gonna take that shit lightly. Even if it's a fucking verbal shit. Even if it's a fucking, trying to stalk me and shit, gang stalk me. Which is what you see in most of my videos whenever I drive. They try to fucking corner me. I'm trying to make a video and they fucking pop up, do a fucking, they make a face on me. They fucking laugh and shit. They fucking point and shit like that. They just appear, man. These demons, they just appear in front of you. When you're focused on something, when you're relaxed, especially when you're relaxed, when you're meditating on something, these motherfuckers will show up to try to distract you, to make you think materially, okay? You're trying to think spiritually, you're trying to meditate, and here they are trying to fucking fuck with you and shit. They're trying to mess with you, These hive-minded simps, these fucking hive-minded feminists, hive-minded fake people, man. The ones in between who are pretending to be something else, something that they're not. You're born a male, then I expect you to be a male. You're born a female, I expect you to be a female. That's not fucking conditioning. That's fucking biology, motherfucker. That's fucking biology, bro. You either have a penis or you have a vagina and shit. Because do you see other, do you see the third sex in nature? Do you see lions fucking being gay, lions being lesbian and shit? I'm gonna mention that in this video, man. Like, you deviated from what is natural and true, okay? You were natural in the beginning. You didn't become that. You didn't convert to the third sex until you learned about the third sex, until you became a teenager, until someone told you to be that, to be lesbian or gay or some shit, Now we even have the transsexual, pansexual kind of shit, And then you complain about the marriage, like, oh, men are not getting married. How the fuck do I know if you're a straight woman? Piece of shit fucking demon. Like, how the fuck do I know? See what I'm saying? You're deceiving me. You're telling me, you're showing that you're a fucking man, and then you dress like a woman, and then a man is drunk and fucking has sex with you. Like, that's deceit, bro. That's fucking deceiving and shit, man. Like, he doesn't know, like, if somebody's drunk, a fucking ladyboy is gonna look fucking good to him and shit. He's not gonna know if it's a dude and shit, man. Until he would like fucking, go to bed with him and some shit, and then he he pushes him away and like, oh shit, what the fuck, you know? He's gonna fucking run away. It's kind of what happened to what's his name, to Mike Tout, you know. So, but he didn't you know, go to bed with a dude. But according to that interview with Black American Expat, he almost, you know, he almost went home with a lady boy when he went to the Philippines or some shit, man. So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful with that, you know. So that's what it is. It's deceit, man. That's what I'm angry about, okay? I'm not angry about you being gay. I'm not angry about you being lesbian, being the third sex. What I'm angry about is deceiving people, okay? Who I'm angry about is the simps. I'm infuriated about the simps because the simps, they don't worship God, okay? They worship women. They don't worship science. They don't worship nothing. Their mind is full of, you know, woman, vagina. Oh, I gotta go now. Oh, what am I gonna do now? Maybe I should sell this so I can get laid. It's fucking. I know about this shit because I have one of my friends was like that. Okay, he was in the army like me, but his mind, he's fucking addicted to women and shit, to getting laid and shit like that. His brain, you know, even though he's already in his 30s, his brain is still in his fucking early 20s. His brain is immature. He's fucking simp. He would go as far as like driving, you know, he would drive like hundreds of miles to fucking meet women and shit, man. Oh, I need to get laid, man. Even if the chick is ugly, he's gonna go there and shit, man. And he has fucking STDs and shit. That's why I stopped hanging out with him like a long time ago. Like, man, you fucking, you go get checked by the fucking doctor and you fucking use the hand sanitizer every time you fucking, you know, meet me and shit. Because you're fucking, I know you're fucking dirty as hell, you know. So I've spoken so much about the original sin. So the original sin really is, you know, narcissism. Okay, narcissism and feminism, because what it is the ism, okay? The sin is the ism. The serpent told Eve the truth, and Eve thought to herself like, I'm gonna be like God. I'm gonna be as strong as God, huh? So I'm gonna eat this. And since there's two of us, me and Adam, we're gonna be stronger than God. Ha 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 ha. You know, so it's not a temptation, man. It's just the truth. It's telling the truth. The sin, the original sin, is telling the truth. Okay, that's what it is. The serpent told Eve the truth, and nothing but the truth, man. That is what is true, because it was, you know, even the story of Adam and Eve is still continues, you know, after that. And it says that after they've eaten the fruit, right, they started, you know, they became aware that they're naked, and they started making like clothes out of the leaves and shit, you know, out of the leaves and shit like that, and then they're fucking dressed up. So when God came in, like, he was wondering like, oh, how come you're, you know, how come you're dressed up, like blah blah blah, like what are you doing here, how come you're dressed up? And then they told him about it, and you know, he got angry, you know, he did the thing, and he banished them and shit, you know. So the serpent really is telling you the truth. So you see, the serpent symbolizes the vibrational, the real uncreated, the real God. What I'm saying is the real God, you know. It's telling you the truth. It's logic. It's pure logic, okay? Pure truth, pure wisdom. What you see is what you get. It's like the WYSIWYG kind of thing, man. To see is to believe, man. You're seeing something in front of you. You're seeing this Ford truck. You tell me this is a fucking lie. You tell me this is a Honda or some shit. You tell me this is a Corvette. I'm not gonna believe you. This shit is a Ford, man. We can open this fucking truck. I can bet my money on it, and you're gonna lose. So you see what I'm saying? That's what it is. That is wisdom. That is the truth. Okay, that is the concrete logic that you need to survive here on planet Earth, because you're still subjected. We are still subjected to the demiurge. We are subjected to karma. You know, we were subjected to moksha. You know, all kinds of things, like what the ancients talk about, like karma, the karmic wheel. Okay, what do you call this? How do I say this? See the Kali Yuga, okay, the Kali Yuga cycle from the Indians, the Chinese, because you need to delve into some traditional texts, because tradition, you know, the way the reason why tradition still survives to this day, because it works, okay, and I want you to start healing yourself from inside out, okay. Part 2 of this video is actually to heal, okay, heal. How can you heal, okay? Learn about the 3 treasures according to traditional Chinese medicine. And I chose Chinese medicine for a reason. Chinese is thousands and thousands of years of civilization, way older than United States, way older than Europe, way older than the Greeks, okay? They've been here for a long ass fucking time, man. They invented so much shit. They have been sailing way before the Greeks did, man. They have more knowledge than the Greeks. And that is the secret. They're fucking, you know, they have kung fu, they have herbs, acupuncture, acupressure, all kinds of shit, bone setting. And you can get information about this for free. Get an intro about the information for free. You can YouTube this shit. You can Google this shit, okay? So, you know, you can find an established instructor, like a certified guy, or you can like go to China yourself. But the thing is, you need a primer. You need an intro to this. You need to understand the 3 treasures. I will call them the golden treasures because they're precious, man. They are what gives you life. They are what provides your health, mind, body, and spirit. If your mind, your body, and spirit is misaligned, if one of those is misaligned, you're fucked. So the Chinese don't say mind, body, spirit. What they say is mind, heart, spirit, okay? Mind, body, and spirit is from yoga, is from India. So let's use mind, body, spirit for a moment. And the 3 golden treasures is, I'm just adding the golden, but they just say 3 treasures is a Jing, Jing, Qi, Chi, okay, and Shen. Okay, the Jing is your base, is your foundation, is how you connect to earth, how you connect to gravity, okay? Your kidneys, your liver, they are affected immediately by this Jing. If you bust a nut all the time, your Jing, your energy, your battery is your Jing, okay? Your Qi, okay, your Qi is your transmission. How is the fuel, how is the oil flowing around the car, okay? That is the Qi. You know, that's why you need to unblock things. That's why the traditional Chinese practitioners say, you have blockages around your energy, like around your body and shit like that. You have blockages on your Jing, blockages on your Qi, blockages on your Shen. You know, so your transmission is that, okay? So the Shen is the pilot. You are the driver. Your Shen is the mind, the brain, okay? It's actually the mind, body, and spirit, okay? So mind, body, and spirit is Shen, is on the top. The Qi is actually how the energy flows from cell to cell. And the Jing is what creates the cell, okay? It's what creates the cell inside of you. So your foundation is the Jing. You deplete the Jing, you know, when you exercise too much, when you eat too much, when you don't eat when you don't eat well, when you're eating bad food, you know, notice the food affects, and herbs affect you immediately like this, okay? That is a knowledge from the Chinese, traditional Chinese medicine that's thousands and thousands of years old. Older than you, older than me, older than America, okay? Older than Europe, older than Greek. Okay, you can look this shit up, man. This shit is old as fuck, you know? And what they have done is they've studied herbs because, you know, you take Tylenol, okay? Tylenol, aspirin, penicillin. These things come from, you know, certain organisms, okay? But, you know, things like anti-inflammatory capsules and things like that, they come from a plant, some shit, you know? What scientists do is they just isolate the shit, the substance from the the plant itself, and then they put it on a capsule, okay? And you'll find that it's a pharmacy. This is what we do in America. We isolate substances, isolate the vitamin A, isolate the vitamin C. You know, instead of giving you the fruit, they give you the fucking vitamin C capsules and expect you to be healthy. That's bullshit, man. Your body doesn't recognize that substance because has been taken out. And I told you before, you can fool the mind, but you cannot fool the body, because the body is a product of hundreds of years of evolution, hundreds of years of living in caves, of eating fruits, eating raw fruits, eating vegetables, eating healthy, eating what is directly taken from nature. And what they have us doing here in America is the total opposite of that. It's anti-nature, okay? And then you're surprised that you get sick. I'm not surprised that I'm feeling sick. I'm feeling sick right here in fucking California, man. Everything is fucking, man-made. Fucking GMO, this, fucking soy, that. They're putting soy in baby formulas. Dude, they never done that before. Like, they're doing it right here, and nobody's saying nothing because everybody has a hive mind. Everybody's a fucking demon and shit, man. And there's only a few of us left, I'm telling you. There's only a few of us left on this planet Earth, around the world, that have the capacity to think outside the box like this, okay? Take the fucking hat of, Christianity out of your head for a while and open your mind for a little bit, and so you can fix the problem. They never talk about the problems and shit, man. So how can they solve the problems? How can they solve the economic problems if they never talk about it? It's fucking bullshit, man. If you ask me, it's fucking bullshit, If I'm gonna be president of the country, I'm gonna fucking talk about the problems. I'm gonna talk about fucking parenthood, fucking all kinds of shit, man. I'll put all that shit on the table. So you see what I'm saying? But they're not gonna fucking vote for somebody like me. They're just gonna be like, oh, he's just one of us. He's just a fucking... They'll fucking label you. They'll look at, the way you dress, the way you fucking comb your hair, the way you fucking, the way you walk, the way you fucking speak. Oh, he got an accent. I can't vote for this guy. He must be a dumbass. He must be a stupid ass. Those are fucking demons, man. They don't look beyond the surface. These people are surface level thinkers. They never go deep. They never seek to understand what a person is capable of, man. And that is the power of the INFJ inside of me. I am an INFJ person. I am a fucking targeted individual. That's why they fucking go after me every time, So my adopted family, they hate me and shit, man, because I don't want to participate. I don't want to fucking marry the kind of women that they're fucking putting on my table. They're putting fucking horse in front of me, man. Oh, had this girl on Facebook. Oh, have you met this girl before? Oh, you should get her number, blah, blah, blah. And lo and behold, when I fucking, entertain their fucking, the girl that they're trying to, set me up with, she's a fucking whore and shit, man. Every single one of them are fucking whores. And one of them, the last one, even says, oh, you should be okay that I go with my ex, on Saturdays. I see my ex on Saturdays because he helped me go shop. So I told her, well, why can't you ask me to go shop with you? Because you and I are going to be together and shit. So see what I'm saying? These women are doing damage to themselves. It's not my fault. It's not the man's fault. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being me. I'm just being the masculine version of me. And then if I found out that they're bullshitting me, here they are fucking spreading rumors against me. That's not even true. Here they are fucking telling me that, oh, he's a playboy. He's doing this shit. Dude, I'm not even with anybody. I don't have a fucking girlfriend right now. I never have a fucking girlfriend that's like, I was never like with two women at the same time. And I was always seeking for like something serious. And these bitches don't want to be serious. So they're fucking whores, man. It doesn't matter. She goes to church. She goes to church all the time. She's a religious girl. Dude, fucking going to church, a fucking dog can go to church. You see what I'm saying? You can call that dog a fucking Catholic for all I care, man. It doesn't make a fucking dog religious. Religious means you live by the word of your creed. Live by the word of your religion. Not being a fucking whore. Not fucking everybody in the fucking country and shit, man. Not fucking everybody in the fucking suburbs. In the fucking village and shit, So, you know, I'm sharp when it comes to those things. She tells me she's not being with somebody, and I know, like this, because I think like a CIA agent and a fucking FBI agent. I'm extremely sharp when it comes to those things. That's why I told you, you can lie to me as much as you want. You can lie to me in the comment section. You can make a YouTube faking it, you know, appearing like a millionaire, appearing like a fucking billionaire. I'm still gonna know you're fucking lying, man. I cross-examine every single piece of shit in this fucking planet. You know? I cross-examine every single person, man. Because I have been deceived in the beginning. I trust nobody, you know? I trust nobody but logic, okay? So how can you heal? How can you heal from these fucking demons and shit? You cultivate your energy, your mind, body, spirit. You align them, okay? By doing yoga, you know, Qigong, Shaolin martial arts, okay? Remember, Chinese civilization has been old, thousands and thousands of years. Why are you not going to listen to these people that are still using acupuncture, acupressure with success, with real life success? Arthritis going away like this, cancer going away like this. You see case after case after case of people being healed, and you're shitting on them. You're telling them it's pseudoscience and shit. Okay, just here in the fucking St. John Hospital where I live, here in Oxnard, California, they just recently started, like something like 4 years ago, they recently started using acupuncture in the physical therapy rehab section of the hospital. So you tell me acupuncture is a fucking pseudoscience shit. That's bullshit, man. It's working, man. It works. It works with the electrons of the blood, okay? There's iron in your blood, all right? What are those pins made out of? They're made out of iron, okay? So some of them are not, so some of them are. So, but I don't want to get, you know, deep into that, because I'm gonna make this video like extremely long. But this is just an intro, okay? Jing, remember, it's Jing, Qi, and Shen. Jing, your foundational energy. Qi, how you transmit that energy, how you use that energy, whether it's in martial arts, whether it's in, you know, daily living. You know, use it for work, okay? If you're using coffee all the time and you're getting your energy from coffee, that's Qi. You're affecting your Jing and your Qi treasure, okay? And then your Shen is also going to be affected by that, because Shen is the mind, body, spirit. And that's it. Peace out.